we move on to our special treat for today, one more ways that the weather affects the mountain are glaciers. Who can remind me what a glacier is? Judy, I think you know. What's a glacier, Judy?
Huge pieces of water frozen on the mountains.
Water frozen on a mountain. Is it just water frozen on a mountain? What makes a glacier different from other ice around a mountain? What makes a glacier special and different? Do you remember, Lily? Is it just frozen water? What makes a glacier different? Lily, thumbs up if you want to try, thumbs down if you're not sure. Thumbs down. Jessica, give it a shot. What makes a glacier different?
Can I check my notes?
Yeah, of course. While you're checking that, does anybody remember? How can you tell the difference between a valley caused by a glacier and a valley caused by a river? It's in our erosion lesson. Does anybody remember the difference between a valley caused by a river and a valley caused by a glacier? I'll give you a clue. This valley here was caused by a glacier. How do I know that? How do I know that that valley was caused by a glacier? Yes, Fiona.
There's ice or ice on top of it.
That's a good clue. There's ice here, so we know that there definitely could have been ice down there at the bottom too. A glacier is not just ice. If Jessica doesn't have it, I'm going to tell you. What's a glacier, Jess? Well, I'm a nice teacher, so you could just read right here. It's not just ice, but slowly moving rivers of ice. Glaciers are rivers, and they are moving, but they're moving very, very slowly because they are ice. A glacier is actually a slowly moving river of ice. The way that you can tell if a valley had been made by a glacier is the shape of the valley. And it makes sense. Because a glacier is ice, it's not going to go all the way down to the bottom. If it was a river, the river would go all the way down to the bottom of the valley because water is going to go by the rules of gravity, right? So the water in the river will go all the way to the bottom and it will erode and eat into the bottom of the valley. Glaciers are different. Glaciers are frozen. So glaciers can go all the way up the sides of the mountains as well. Because of this, you can look at a valley and know if it was caused by a glacier or a river because glacial valleys are shaped like a U. Because glacial rivers can have ice all the way up the side of the mountains that erode not just in the valley down here, but glacial rivers also can erode the sides of the mountain as well, forming this U shape that you see here. Thumbs up if this makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, turn on your audio and ask me a question. I love it.